Nope, I didn't have my thingy. Actually, what the heck does this do? Fatal. Wow. I haven't seen you here in a minute. That's for sure. We are certainly doing something a little different today. Oh, is it still under Destiny? Oh, it's still under Destiny. Well, I'm gonna. All right. I was supposed to play Power World, but sure, why not? Since it's already in Destiny, let's play. Let's play a little bit of Destiny. Close Power World. Could always boot that up. Hope you're doing well, my man. Haven't seen you in a bit. Uh. Oh, I need my dim. My dimmy. Dim. I wonder if I should lose my mind in PvP. Viewer kit? That only works for Tarkov. Unfortunately, it doesn't work for Destiny. It's only for Tarkov. I have to change that. Let me refund you your points. Let me change the description of it. How the viewer kit works is the viewer just brings in whatever, they want the streamer to use. And then I use it. Should it work for Destiny? Nah. There'll be a different thing. I will have to change the description if it work for Destiny. I have to change it to something else. Where is it? Tarkov. Tarkov viewer kit then. This one will be Tarkov. I need to see the settings. Oh, there are no settings. Okay. Okay, well, you can suggest one. Let's see, Destiny. I need to go find it. Since you've already claimed it, then you gotta. I won't refund you your points. I'll just claim it as a redeem. And you suggest something. 250. Why is it 249? It's 250. Be. I think Destiny should be good. Oh, solar. I wonder for what. Let me see. Complete all of these requests. We got that. Let's see the solar thing. Okay, let me see this. Oh, I might not have. Why? Why Unending Tempest though? Implement of Curiosity. Curiosity. Let me check. Okay. I wonder what this is exactly for. Promethean Spur, huh? I don't think I have the armor set. The only reason. Okay. Well, only one way to find out how this will go. Keep it. You sure? What is it? Lustrous cover. The Solstice Arbor. Okay. Let me have a look at what it does. I'm curious. I'm very, very curious. All this. Soul. Where is it? Lustrous. Upon receiving any healing while not at full HP, flinch resistant with solo weapons works for any source of healing or pickups. It's just healing. Healing after healing after healing. Oh my goodness, this is just healing. Alright, I'm gonna have to load out optimizer. What stat should I prioritize for this? You don't die, but I don't know about damage. We'll see. Grenades, then super, then weapons. Let me do 100 each. Oops. I might not be able to do that. Let me just go to the tower. Can I? Do I? No, I don't have any engrams. Grenade super. You know what? Let's just go to the tower first. I'm gonna figure this out on the way. Let's see. Does Destiny Viewer could reflect it here? Destiny 2 viewer kit. Tarkov viewer kit. Yep, it's reflected. It's there. Yep, I have about 1,000, so we're good. Should be able to get our hands on a decent set. Grenade super, right? Grenade super weapons. Grenade super weapons. Ding, ding, ding. Prometheum spur. Bro. Let me just see spur. Prometheum spur. Let me see this. Spur weapon kills. Radiant. Kind of an underwhelming exotic overall. But I don't really have. I might have to go check out 801. I'm gonna use Dim to optimize my stats because I'm not gonna go stat hunting for this. It's gonna be a pain. But first, Zur, before I forget. Right, solipsism. I need it for. Need it for my. One of my builds. I don't need those yet. Wow. Health rolls, really? Unless they're not fixed. I don't know. I have no idea. We will see. Let's see if Ada has the one for us, because I know I have one Prometheum Spur. But I do not know if it's of the stats that we're desiring. This is Grenade Super. Grenadier exotic focusing. I'll use one. Ah, it's melee Grenade Super. Well, that's fine. This will do. This will do. Solstice armor. I also need to change the volume because I don't need it to be this loud. 2. Yep. This will do. Nope. You okay? Okay. Nope. Okay. And we just need head. There we go. And grenade. It's not giving us the rolls we want to. Ah, dude. Alright, let's go for that. Fever chill. Oh, you're reading it from the other way around. Are you reading it from left and right? Yeah, you're from left and right. Fever and chill. Elemental benevolence. Cauterize. Cauterize darkness. Elemental daze. Elemental coalescence. Radiant shrapnel. Sustained. Okay. Shield crush. Alright, that's one. This is not grenades, so I'll probably have to scrap that. Man, grenade? No. Nope. Grenade? Nope. That ain't it, Chief. That ain't it, Chief. That ain't the stats we're looking for. Wow, it's not giving us... I want grenade Superman. What? Is this not correct? Yeah, more likely, but does mean it's guaranteed. Okay. Oh man, here we go. Grenade super class. Grenade super weapons. That's the one. Dismantle this. Don't need it. Grenade super weapons. Nope. Now we're just looking for chest and class. If it would give us that. Chest. No. Grenades only grenade weapons. I'm just gonna send everything back. Send it all back, baby. Alright. Let's see. It's grenade super health. Nah, skip. I don't care about that. It's not a stat we're looking for. Stress robes. Oh, not the sleeves. Not the boots. Not the head. Not the head. I guess we have 2 of these to check. Nope. Nope. Unlucky. At least we're gonna get a fair bit of glimmer out of this, so I'm okay with it. Could be worse. Could always be worse. Nope. 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 Okay. 3. Grenade super class. That'll be the best one for now. Gotta remove this. And remove this. Remove that. Wow, that was an identical roll. Some of these rolls aren't too bad. I kind of like the stat distribution. And now we just need one more. Just need the class. Class, please. Don't give me the arms no more. I don't want it. You're making me burn through all of this shit, man. Shee. Oh, I'm not getting any more bonds. No bonds, baby. No bonds. Because my coins... Well, I'm not really using them, so... That's not too bad. I'll figure out... Come on. Class item. Nope. It's only weapons. It ain't giving me nothing. Not giving me the things we want. There's a bond. 1. 2. Grenade super. Skip that. Skip. Oh, and there might be a better roll here. Hold on. These two have the identical roll, which is what we're looking for. Grenade super weapons. Dawn Blade. Let me just put this on the side. Strafe Glide? Nah, I'm going Burst. I'm not a fan of Strafe. I used to use a lot of Strafe, but it's terrible for movement. Well... Really? Oh, it is well, yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right. With Icarus. For an additional slot, I suppose. Okay. It's an interesting choice. Wait. Oh, picking up a fire sprite, right. Okay. What? There we go. Yes. Where is that super tracking? There it is. Song. Okay. No, where's the other one? This, I'm pretty sure it's Empyrean. And then Char. Use the book. Heat rises? Oh, okay. Oh, you were really feeding into Prometheum Spur. Alright. Maybe weapons. Yep. Rid of that. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm listening to something else. Mm. Where is all of my stuff? Where'd it go? Oh, I'm so confused. iPhone use a triangle fire. Roger, roger. Roger, roger that. Let me... Okay. So you said font. You say. Wait, where's the... Whatever. It's okay. It's okay. This possibility when you cause damage to a grenade, yeah, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. There's no synergy. Because you're using healing nade. It's not gonna deal anything. What should I replace this with? To me? Alright. Triple. Holy moly. If that's the case, then I should be running a stasis primary. Stasis secondary, actually. Rapid precision hits. I'll think about it. Hold on. Could use a trace. How do we do go about this one? Oh, you do use a stasis trace. Checks out. Checks out. No, no, not Prometheus lens. I'm talking about the stasis slot. Mm. Harmonic sci. Crossbows of SMG. I don't have one in that slot, so nope. Oh, right. It actually goes here. Mm. Okay. And utility kickstart? You usually don't run utility kickstart when you have these surges going on. It's not great. It counters each itself. I'll think about what exactly I'll use. It's more or less the build. Where is that? A submersion. Submersion. Only have one of those. One of that. Oh, lens. There we go. I haven't used this in an eons. Yeah, I need a good stasis primary here then. Hmm. Don't have... I need something that shoots bullets. It's not. That is an explosive. So that rules out grenade launchers, shotguns. Preferably something rapid fire. I might go for an interesting roll all over here. Thinking about it. I might have something interesting cooked up here. Final blows. No, I don't think that will be reliable. Headstone's not that great. Yup. Makes sense. Stoppable. I need barrier. Okay, that's why. I have something else. Do I have something else that can punch through barrier? I know I can get radiant, but I don't know if being radiant grants Prometheus lengths the rounds I'm like barrier piercing rounds. I am unsure. Oh, I still don't have a god roll for my unending tempest for PvE, huh? Oh, maybe I do actually. Maybe I do. Okay. Nope. I think I'm happy with this. I don't know if I should get Chaos Reshape. I'm thinking about it. I don't think it's going to be a main source of damage, so I think we'll go Attrition and Chaos Reshape. Yeah. And now we need to level Dear Old Prometheus, because it is not leveled at all. What happened to my stuff? What happened to my positive outlook? I need to make sure it's not the one that I'm going to dismantle. And you are mostly okay. All right. Well, that's the build, I suppose. Let's first test this out. That took us a minute. That took us a minute of building. How about an old wheel lost sector? Excavation site. Giant excavation site. Is this the one that I think it is? Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna dive into it. I'm gonna see how it'll go. Here, instead of bolstering run. What? The melee version? I'm confused. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Ooh. It's the stasis healing auto rifle. Focusing strike? I guess I'll run two. Fine. We can run two. Wow. No, you. Hello, Zaki. Welcome, Becky. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so this is the one I think this is. 30 rounds? Ooh, okay. Hmm. Hmm. Solar and Strand Search. We'll just go dive straight into Master. You just changed your like Twitch tag thingy icon badge. That's it. Oh meow. Alright. I don't really know how this build works, but where are you going? Where are you not still not dead, my guy? Oh, I missed? What? Oh, I got flinched out of it. This should give me Radiant, yeah. Frost armor. Okay. Oh, the bolt's still up there. Awesome. Just the IRL badge. Roger that. It's just gonna fire from here. I got shot through that? I'm getting blasted from the left as well. I'm not a fan of this. Oh, Galvanic? That's great. My tail, no, my tail, please spare my tail. I'm already not liking this build whatsoever. The fact that I have to swap back. There's just no damage. There is no damage in this build whatsoever. Well, at least I have Chaos Reshape too. Yeah, there's no damage in this build, dude. Let's see. Yeah, it's not a good build. Unfortunately. It doesn't there is no survivability with this. There's no barrier piercing capabilities. I mean, I could just now that I finally have super, I might be able to do something. I don't know if this will do anything. Nope. I don't gain barrier piercing. So there's no point having Radiant. There is just no point having Radiant at all. Yeah. You don't even recharge your class ability fast at all. I mean, I guess you could do, this, but I'm still not really a fan of it. Did I not get all the build? Bolts, bolts. My bolts, please. Maybe I use this as my primary main damage dealer? A bit awkward. Having to swap back and forth. Yeah, no kidding. And the fact that we don't have health regen in this mode too. We have Brawn. It's just a build. Yeah, nah, this unfortunately cannot survive even this. Yeah, I can't. It's no damage. You can't punch through barriers. Yeah, it's not a good build. This fails. Really, really hard. So if I want to test if a build's good or not, I just put it through just a simple lost sector. If it can't clear it within 2 minutes, then it's probably not that great. And yikes. I don't have any. I don't think I have any particularly great builds in here. I have my old build. I think. Oh, this has probably changed so much. I don't know. Promethean Spur. Hold on. Let me see if I can salvage this. I'm gonna change this up. I guess so, yeah, Heat Rises. I didn't actually fully use it. But Heat Rises isn't exactly something you want to use against those guys. Char. Could be the Hierarchy of Needs. Hierarchy of Needs is nice. I don't know what exactly Hierarchy of Needs. It's unstoppable. Oops. Swap that one out. What was that supposed to be? Char and period? Period. Give me a second here. Weapon kills. Weapon kills, and I don't even need singeing. Do I need healing needs? I'm thinking. It's true that, you know, it sounds restoration for a bit. I'm going to switch a few of these things around. Mimi, hello. What does benevolence even... No, I don't think benevolence... I don't think we even get anything from benevolence. Good morning to you, Mimi. Benevolent. This has to be bestowing... Okay. Okay. Yep. Nope. Okay. Unfortunately, this will be benevolence will be useless. What? You have yet to sleep, my guy. Please get some rest. Please. Solo weapons. This is interesting. Tempering, huh? Did he change this? Yeah, they did. They did. No. This question it's grants melee, creates a fire sprite. Searing. Oh, grants melee energy, huh? So switch it around. Maybe healing need. I think this functionality, if this thing changes. Let me see, exotic armor. Spur. Mimi, why you do this? Oh, we should not be running Healing Rift at all because if we run Healing Rift, it grants Radiant, but we already get Radiant from multiple hits. So Empowering Rift grants us Cure 1. Ah, that's better. Okay. Let me see if I can. So there's something else I can cook up here. Not a fan of Polaris Lance. It used to be nice, but it's just been completely outshone by the rest. It's not great anymore. I got Devil's Ruin. I could use Hierarchy of Needs and give it a shot. I mean, I have it. I have the Catalyst. That will require special. Hold on, stasis. Let's see what I can do. Barrier. I've only got. No, I don't. Oh, I do actually. Hold on, I have just one action item. Okay, so if this is the case, I have an idea. This might work. This just might work. Stasis weapons. That is if I'm using it to. Okay, so solar. Yeah, that makes sense. What is the effectiveness of this light when we stack it? Because of course we get diminishing returns. 20, 40, 50. 20, 40, and 50. What about this? What are you? So max, essentially. We get 97. 47 plus 50, it's 97. Okay, I can work with that. And plus, this is cool. I actually think I want to get Song of Flame, actually. So we can roam. Solo weapon search. This one will be... Actually, this will be stasis. Do I need this? No, I don't need utility kickstart here anymore. Dilation would actually be maybe a bit better if we have... Yeah, maybe dilation. Dilation, yeah, okay. So now we run into... We don't have an unstop. I mean, we don't have overload. Well, technically, submersion is overload. I'm gonna try this again. This should be... This should fare a lot better than what we had before. Let me try. Oh boy. Beans. Fucking beans. What are those toe beans? Fua Fua feet. Let's have a look. Fua Fua feet. Oh, it's another. It's all good. It's all good, Fatal. I will, we will salvage this build. We will get it to work. This Fua Fua has the avatar. It's huge, my guy. It's huge, mungus. Well, they even got a. Okay, okay, okay. I see him. I see him. That I would say is a very unique VTuber. Alchemist. Yeah, I don't need Overload anymore because we have the bow. Do we have enough damage? Punch through an Overload if we encounter an Overload. So I still have healing. So this is, well, this is now Overload, yes. Pathetic. Hmm. I gotta put some of these away. Okay. We're gonna die to these guys. We don't load in fast enough. Come on. Oh, never mind. As long as we're in the screen, we're good. Okay. Hmm. Already miles better than what we had before. Hierarchy of needs is pretty good, but healing is also an issue. Need something new. Here's reshape. Uh-oh. I guess we're not killing enemies fast enough. See, look at how fast we punch through this dude. Well, we may punch through, but still not enough. I have no damage resistance whatsoever. I mean, sure, there was we have frost armor, right? But because we have 5 in our health stat. That's not nearly enough. I think damage-wise, we should be fine. And we wasted all of that. And we got a Cabal Frag Detonate. I didn't even hear that one. We made it out the first part, but now we struggle against barriers. Well, we did struggle with barriers before, now we're still struggling with it again. The fact that your health doesn't regenerate in this mode doesn't make it any easier. I guess you also have to play in a very particular style. You can't really play that aggressive. And let me just pop super pop. All right, I want to know why all the enemies decide to back up. Put up your shield, please. Thank you. Yeah, we have no survivability whatsoever. Need something that punches hard. Hierarchy is cool, but you know what I'd actually want to use? Vex. But Vex isn't readily available. That is the issue with Vex. And traces, you need to kind of stack them up in order to deal big damage. Argent Quiver. No, this is... Argent Quiver. This ground sends the reload speed in the next 3 shots until you store your bow. Fieldcraft. This. Super element. Precision damage. Leah Frost Armor taking critical damage releases a burst that freezes nearby combatants and grants Frost Armor to you and nearby allies. Oh wait, refresh threads. Why are we not using this? We don't have enough constant application of that, so I will actually get Frost Renewal. Because Fever and Chill is quite good. Sustain weapon damage. Mental Overdrive, maybe over Radiant Shrapnel? I could try that again. Oh, why are we... Oh, come on, dude. Seriously, we're gonna go back to orbit? That should just... That should just bring us back here. Well, this thing's never gonna get changed, so... We're gonna have to go through the pain of running back and forth. If you don't make it through, that is... I'll kick you back to orbit. You have to zoom your way on over. It's this way. We should fare a bit better now that we've swapped out a few of the artifacts. I might. Since I don't struggle with, honestly, I don't even... I'll just go with the standard. That's usually my standard. Void, Solar, and Concussive Dampener. Oh, wait. This is Champion. Correct. This is more effective against combatant shields. Yes, this is one of the best barrier punching weapons. Okay. This should be a bit better now. I'm sure we can clear the first part. No problem. Should be good. Prometheum Spur, though. Still have yet to find a use for it. At least this guy's igniting a bunch. Photo gal. There it is. Barrier shield again. Okay. Oh, the end stop blocked. Seriously, guys? Ah, of course. Of course it did. Why wouldn't it? Come on, man. No, why are you running away? And my Hellion is not doing anything. Ah, look at that. We're able to withstand a grenade now without dying. Finally. Hello. Why are you like this, man? Why do you always insist of hiding over there? You know what? Screw your hidey hole. There we go. Bunch of ignitions. Slightly better, but it's a bit slow for this. So I've yet to deal with the barrier. Big fan of the trace. Big fan of the trace. I like it. I think we can just chill here now. Oh, I have to fully charge it up. I was wondering why I wasn't dealing any damage to this guy. And I think that the Colossus blinding missiles are bugged. Three minutes. At least we didn't die this time, it's flawless. But it's rather slow. Okay, add clear. Got this for overloads. I suppose so. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it doesn't... Oh, I thought I was being smart. It doesn't have reload. Like champion stun reload. It does not have that. There's only boat scavenger. Which is a bit useless. Charged bolt is nice. Velocity, persistent reload speed. Nah. Is it? Oh, it does persist. Okay, so Ember of Tempering helps? It really does help, actually. Ember of Tempering. Completely overlooked fragment. I thought it was just not good. Turns out it is quite good. I think I still need a means to... Might have to go elemental charge to this one. Do I need solar weapon surge though? Well, this build's in a better state than it was before. I still don't know about the armor set. Flinch resistant, handling, reload speed, rapid final blows heal you, which does feed into the first one. I suppose so, but it has to be rapid final blows. If you're not chaining kills, you're not going to be able to do keep up the set. So this will be effective for lower level content. You'll never die in lower level content, but as soon as you approach high level content, um, it won't survive. I could try Winding Cove. I could try this event. Because usually distortion events are a bit harder. What's going on here? Oh, it's dark. It's skitty. Skidity. I believe we should be fine. Can I, nope, that doesn't allow me to jump. Oh, finally. When running around, for lower, like I said, for lower level content, it's fine. No problem. Lower level content is fine. But I always try to get something a little bit for higher level content. Guy's gonna use a lightsaber. I'm not gonna do anything, my guy. If you're running this in those, like, you know, easy Vanguard strikes or the, I forgot what's it called. 6-man modes, not raids, the other one. Like Nightmare, whatever, Containment, and all that stuff. And so it's pretty good. And it's... These guys already T-crashed it, so I can't do anything. That's it. And they already did it. They did it, man. They did it. They're too fast in this one. Cave block. No. Come on. Can I shoot the other way around? Thank God. I didn't spring. Armor charge. Okay. Let's see. Is there a Exodus Garden? Okay. This could be interesting. Let's try Exodus Garden actually. I don't. This one can be cleared pretty fast, like 2 minutes plus. I need a warlock. I'm still thinking of a warlock build where I can just use to blast through content. Just thinking. How are we gonna go about this? Hey. No, I don't go through this area often, so I keep forgetting. What's the best way to go about this? Okay. Time to see. We're gonna have overloads and barriers over here, so it might be a bit annoying. But we will try. Solar Strand, linear fusion rifle bonus. Okay. We don't have linears. We don't have strand, but we sure as heck do have solar. And we will see. Okay. Let's see. So first up, we're gonna encounter one barrier. No unstoppable here. So we're already running into a problem right there. It's not dealing any damage. Okay, well, I guess I have to kill these guys. At least I punched through that pretty quick. Okay, that's decent. Decent. Oh. No, I'm starting to see a slight issue. When it comes to overloads, especially these guys. If they're running about, it's gonna be a pain. And if I don't have enough time to kill them, I'm not able to stack up enough damage, then they're just going to do this. I think I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna do that. I think that would be the safest way. If I want to deal with the overloads, I gotta do that. Alright. So be it. Okay, well, I thought I was... So... Song of Flame, my damage resistance, and... Okay, that's not enough to survive that. Frost armor wasn't enough as well. Sure, we have one more overload. Yep, there we are. So this guy's finally dead. That barrier overload combo is very, very toxic. I'm just gonna thin out the herd. Oh, I think I got the barrier in a good spot. It's okay, but it's still slow. 3 minutes is already quite long for this. I need to get this dude. Stay in one spot, because, oh, I hit him, but, there we go. Okay, there's that. Now, here comes the really difficult part. I have no way of dealing with two barriers at once. Well, I do have a way, but this is going to be very tricky. Come on, guys. They're just putting up their barriers over and over again. Why are you doing this? And I don't have exactly one barrier to focus on. Okay, don't forget, we still have the big boy after tiny boy. Five minutes. Suppose this will do. Still not desirable. I know I can clear this with my Titan Hunter very, very fast. Real fast. Where's my Helion? There he is. Minutes. Only took us 6 minutes, my guy. There's a Chroma Rush. Is this the role we're looking for? No. Not the role we're looking for. Kinetic, I'm looking for a PvP role. That's a little bit difficult to come by. Shexy. Oh, nice. Ha! I get clapped, my dude. Let's go. Thank you, Siri. Thank you, Siri bot. Thank you, Siri bot. I don't know. Promethean Spur, I mean, you did try to think out of the box. It's respectable, thank you. But it's still rough around the edges. And Hierarchy of Needs isn't exactly something that everyone can use. The infamous Walker. It'll be really funny if I just die here. It's just not tracking into this dude. That doesn't matter. That's all good. I need a run and gun build. Soul Siphon's damage is scaled by the enhanced benefit of the melee stat. Could I maybe figure out a Soul Siphon build? I feel like it would. Soul Siphon would work with Devour, but it's no Devour. Void ability and Devour. I could go for a Void build. There was one. What was that armor set that had Void in it? You technology. Okay. Oh, it's Void Weapon Kill. Never mind. Forget it. Hmm. Grasp of Avarice. Let's see what the featured dungeons are. Dang it. Well, Equilibrium. Spire the Watcher is okay. I'd have no idea how to do Sunder Doctrine and Equilibrium and Vesper's Host. These are the 3 dungeons I have no idea how to do. Zero clue. Ah, that sucks. Okay, to the tower. I'm gonna figure out a void build. I'm sure I'll have an armor set for something. Uh, Warlock. Skull of Daya Ahamkara. Iron Battalion. Oh, yeah, you know what? Sure. Maybe Iron Battalion set. With... surely there is a, another exotic that we could use. I want to try something different. Just don't know what. Astrocyte Burst. Using Blink or Dark Blink grants volatile round. Blink travels further, causes nearby some volatile. Yeah, this one. And then you have Air Move as well. Yep. I still have no idea how to use Blink. Blink is probably the hardest jump. If I see people using Blink for parkour, they're just really stupid or the best player in the game. Warlord's Sigil. Needs something to synergize. They look like wings on my back. Hierarchy of needs. I'm pretty sure this is not the... This is a skin. No, it's not. This is actually just the base weapon. Okay. You know, I've barely used this. Well, Soul Siphon build would be fun. Void wall. Yeah, void spike. You know what the heck? Let's just buy it. Okay. Sub bonus against rapid solar. Final blows. Get this one's gonna be a bit tough. Lustrous. I wonder if it has any sort of synergy with wow, 0.85 reload duration multiplier for solo weapons. Okay. That's quite good. Would be pretty nice for PvP. 2-piece. Alright, let's try. I don't know what... Oh, I do, actually. Maybe... Okay, first of all, I gotta figure out what exotic I'm using for my warlock. Probably something that I can turn into Soul Siphon. And benefit it. Because there is no Soul Siphon in Prismatic. Hmm. Nothing Manacles is there. It's there. Volatile rounds. Scoring weapon kills. Oh, it is weapon kills. Never mind. So I need weapon kills. Unless... Wait, where was that? Shield Crush. Okay, we need Shield Crush. I know there was another... I think it might be Hunter's Journal. Hold on. Let me think this through. So what? Shield Crush? Void sources deal increased damage to weakened targets. Weakened targets provides a small void overshield. I already have void overshield. These two are nice, but I need something else. Beacon defeating a weakened target. Nope. Void elemental buff. Melee swords. Singularity blade. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Hold on a second. Singularity blade. You must have a void elemental buff. Oh, it's only final blows. Okay. But melee hits now weaken targets. So that's good. Breaking combat shield grants you. Yep, Armor Smith will be good. Counter energy is good, right? Yes. Precision final blows. Okay. Okay, these two are nice. Good synergy. Power from pain. Is there anything else? I'll have to figure out what goes in those 2 slots, because I have no idea what would be best. Hmm. The only two... There's only one set that I can really think of. For the Iron Banner set for my Warlock. Super cyclical. Melee super class. Melee super class. That's good. I have one already equipped here. Melee grenades super. Melee super weapons. Probably melee super weapons. It's Iron Lord's Pride. It's not the one I'm looking for. I do not know if I should. Combatants affected by the solo, so briefly suppressed. Hmm. Let's see. Feed the void. What exactly? How much more do we get from this? The void. Oh, it's only wait, what? It's only additional health and grenade energy. Okay. I might not even need this. Devour. What is a base devour like? 70. So it doubles it. Oh wow, it does. Hmm. Grenade ability, energy, and kill. Ding 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 ding. Double grenade energy. Soul Siphon. This if it's a healing rift, it'll grant us grenade and melee energy. Hmm. Bear Buns? Maybe? Do we use Bear Buns here? Exotic armor. Nope. Bear Buns. There we go. I want to see the Void Soul. 4% melee energy every 1.4 seconds. We get 6 slots, which is nice. I'm unsure whether to run empowering. No, you know what? We're going healing. Wait, how much is empowering rift now? What does it even? Hold up. Hmm. 260 additional base grenade and melee. Hmm. Is there anything else over here that grants us more melee? Damaging targets of grenades grants melee energy. I guess we could. There is some synergy. Harvest is without a doubt a must-have. Starvation too, so we can get that Devour up and running. If that's the case, then we might not even need the artifact for this. Hold on, we can actually... Oh. We probably don't need Power from Pain. Or maybe it grants us longer Devour? Okay, as long as we have 100 and... above 100, that will be okay. I'm still deciding on what exactly we're gonna bring for our exotic. Temporary Void over Shield. Let's avoid Breach. Do we want Void ability? Final blows cause targets to explode. Press your melees to begin. Ready this aspect by striking a foe with your powered melee ability. So it's you have to press it twice, it seems. Melee final blows grant grenade energy, so this exchange. How effective is this? Exchange. It's not much. After suppressing a target, defeating suppressed targets. No, I don't need that. Don't we already have volatile rounds? Something on here, it's volatile rounds, no? Well, so one of them, I guess, is volatile rounds. Nope. Persistence is also good. But that nukes our... Oh, we already have this. Yeah, that's Devour. You know what? Oh, wait. Hold on, Devour. That's Devour. That's not volatile. Hmm. Remnants. Let's see how long more. Vortex Grenade lasts 25% longer. And begins dealing damage 0.13 seconds earlier. I like the suppressor nade. I might have to just roll rare binds and figure it out. I have to defeat targets with my grenades in order to get volatile rounds. Surely there's another way I can go about this, right? Melee damage, yeah, it's cool, but... Slay Apothecary, maybe? Devour, Void Breach, nope. Nope. No. Nothing to do with volatile rounds over here. Nope. Probably here. Void sources, weaken targets. That's an overshield. I know we have one of these. Oh, there it is. Runs and volatile. Weaken targets, avoid weapons. And volatile rounds. Volatile detonations grant class ability energy. Do I want to run this over the other one? I'm gonna have to figure out which one of these would be better. Okay, that's either Tablet of Ruin or Encrypted Data Disk. And we... We'll run Brabants. And we'll figure out what weapons to use. Okay. Stroll left. What would be best here? Something that can deal good DPS. I've got barrier covered, I think. I do have an aggressive frame, corrective measure. Time Lost magazine. Now, what would I use as my primary? Turncoat? I'll leave myself open for options. Excalibur. No. It's a lot of theory crafting to go through. I wonder if I should run a grenade launcher. A bit annoying for barriers, but I might just have to. Wave splitter. I'm gonna hold on to it. There is no synergy. Edge of action. Oh, Shubi, hello. Did you sleep okay? You were out of your mind yesterday, weren't you? Are you drunk? You probably were, weren't you? Gooby Shooby. Edge of action. No, I won't do. The usual sign throwing. Wee wee. I'm gonna need a different weapon. I already have barrier. Lamanach? Maybe? Lemonade might be okay for me. Hmm. I might have to run double special here. Hold on, so I have Overload. I've got Barrier now. I need Unstoppable. Micro Missile Frame. Fine. I might actually. This is weakening though. Where's my Brabants? Can you hear me now? Why are you asking me to throw signs if you can hear me? Aree! Brabants. I'm just figuring out a new build. Work. I'm not a fan of this Brabants. Weapons? Mm, might be enough. Orbs of Restoration. 30? Wait, hold on. Armor mods. 20, 40, 50. 20, 40, 50. We've got 190. I'm gonna be real with you. I really don't know if this will work. Precision equity. Uh, try this. Maybe might work. Might not. I don't know. We'll see. See how fast we can clear this. Clear this one lost sector. Oh, wrong way. Hypomania? What is hypomania? Uh okay. Well, as long as Shuni is okay, I suppose it's alright, but Shuni was just being silly. Hypomania. A condition I've never heard of before. My barrier now. It's only one way to find out to see if this punches through anything. I hope. What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah. What? The Nomad's expansion? This is so confusing. The real non-US moment? I have no idea. Everyone. Everyone. Oh my gosh. Everyone broke. Still sucks. That's interesting. I can withstand that damage. Not a fan of this. I need a way to... I might have to... You know what? Let's just finish this. Let's just finish it. Let's do it. I have no idea what Shubi's on about. $500 damage. Still not good. Could be interesting with Churgy. Do. Maybe not turncoat. I might actually resort to... Where is my glaive? My edge... Oh. Edge of action. Okay, well, if that's the case, then I probably need something for overload, no? It's my barrier. Well, I do already have Tenacious Mastery. I need something for range. Hmm. Hammerhead? Hammerhead and... Nope, not Getaway Artist. Winter's Guile. Pringle... Uh... Okay. What? Welcome to the Thunderdome, baby. What? I just... Okay. Shit. Do I need a different... I'm thinking. I might need something different. Ball magma burn? Nah. This build's even worse. See, soul siphon. Oh, esoteric, huh? How does he go about this? So I'm actually quite close. How does he... Hmm. Oh, we'll have to see. Refurbish, huh? He was running a glaive. What was he using? What's this glaive? The Heron. I have it. It's an aggressive glaive. I gotta see the... I have to see exactly what weapons. So I'm kind of almost there. What the hell is he using? What armor? What armor set is this? Fair potent. Oh, smoke jumper. Smoke jumper. Right. That was probably the missing piece, and he was using a different artifact too. Yeah, pretty sure. Different artifact. Where's your artifact, buddy? NPA repulsion regulator. Okay. It's NPA repulsion regulator. This might have been the missing puzzle. Oh, right. You know what? That checks out. Oh, that checks out, dude. Okay, alright. Now I know. Now I know. I don't think I want shadow orbs. Artifact perks. Okay, never mind. Apparently that's enough. Oh, I didn't mean to put there. No! Why did I put it away? The Heron. It didn't showcase his entire build. So it was the artifact. So I was onto something. I just wasn't there. What would I even do this? What would I even pair this with? Avoid debuff targets and overshield. It lasts for an improved duration. I think we're running more or less the same. Okay, it's got that. Doesn't have this. Expulsion. Doesn't have weaken on his grenades. Scatter. Stability. Persistence. Essentially 200 melee stat. He's running the Heron, right? I don't know what to go here. To Wait, what's even overload? Monte Carlo is an overload. Confused. It's a cult. Pugilist? No, what was the other one? That wasn't my poor brain. There was a weapon perk where if you dealt damage with the weapon, you'd get melee energy back. Where is it? Melee energy. What? Nope, it's not melee momentum. It's not 1-2 punch. It's not pugilist. It's not proximity power. It's not swashbuckler. Mm-mm. Am I looking at the right one? Weapon perks. Right hook. No. Blunt execution rounds. Nope. Nope. Not close to melee. Collective pugilism. Collective pugilism. Tahoma? I'll be right back. Hold on. Here we go. Everything's being shredded. Oh my god. Everything just dies. I'm just gonna... Oh. Okay, so that won't do anything. What? No. It just happened. Excuse me? Yo, what in the butt? Oh, when are we gonna Solaris? Yeah, yo. He's just charging the people. He's absolutely... Oh, he's going... He is losing his mind. Oh no. Riptide. Collective pugilism. What even is overload? Oh, of course. I know now. It's my grenade. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Let me see what exactly this is all about. Okay. No. Mm-hmm. Recuperation? Sure. Wow, this thing is slow. Oh, wait, hold on. This doesn't even need a reload. Just realized, right? Oh, it does. It does. Okay. So I was missing those things. Smoke jumper set, too. The smoke jumper set. Okay. I'm just gonna hop off D2 and watch some stuff. I'm gonna watch YouTube in the meantime and provide some commentary. We'll see what Houndish has got for us today.
Two updates, as well as a preview of some of the content we'll get for the weekly reset. Plus we'll touch on how this shakes out into upcoming events, as well as activities and gear that will be farmable this week. So, as always guys, I appreciate you tuning in. If you enjoy the video, a rating would really help
Mini
us out down below.
Solstice.
Also let us know, what are you still farming for in Destiny 2 down in the comment section? And otherwise, let's get into it. And so, starting out, firstly, for updates outside of the game, we've got the obligatory mention for the TWID, which we are waiting for. So Bungie had said there will be a final TWID, but they didn't have a specific date for it just yet. At this point, I'm not entirely sure what they'll say in a last TWID, but it was apparently still on the card. So if we get it this week, I'll be sure to keep you posted, as well as any other updates that we might see.
All right.
As the community begins to take over, though, in terms of planning for Destiny 2 related things, the Destiny 2 Community Hub have shared they'll begin a Solstice of Legends event on July 28th, so that'll be next week. Although they will release an overview for how this will work on July 22nd, so of course it is a community thing, not your typical gameplay update, and an opportunity to share your favorite Solstice memories with the community. But they say as well they'll introduce community challenges, as well as preparing for a community TWID that will begin at some point after Bungie's
community
final
TWID.
So worth keeping an eye out for that, especially if you're interested in getting involved in community stuff. And given the time of year, if you want to play a mini Solstice of your own, of course Bungie did add the Solstice engrams right here to the Tenet of Bravery. So firstly, you have the Armor engram, where you can pick up the Lustrous Armor. If you missed out on this last year, actually it has a really nice set bonus for solar stuff. So you've got Photo Galvanic, receiving healing temporarily grants solar weapons increased flinch resistance, handling, and reload speed. Then Quarterize, where rapid final solar blows will heal you. So that's a pretty good set bonus, to be fair. a bit less strong than some of the other options we have at the moment, but still quite fun if you are running solar stuff. And then in the Solstice weapon engram, you can pick up weapons from previous years. Some of them are very popular, especially things like the Yeartide Apex. So if you missed out on these previously, they're definitely worth picking up. Yeartide Apex in particular is a very popular one, but you also have Festival Flight and Fortunate Star that were added last year, as well as something new. I'm not sure if that was updated for this year. I imagine it's got new perks because it was brought back for Monument of Triumph. And then there are brand new weapons as well. So you've got things like Dawn Far Off and Rapid Growth, insert childish joke, or maybe not.
What?
You can get holofoil variants of these as well.
Rapid
and taking
Growth.
a quick dirty look at Light GG, if I can find my mouse right here. Dawn Far Off, folks are actually going for Burning Ambition paired up with Incandescent, which is pretty cool. Again, that will work with the set bonus from that particular Solstice set. Then on the Rapid Growth, you've got things like Trickle Charge and Gear Shift as one of the popular roles on that. Of course, you can see other popular roles on Light GG, but nonetheless, if you want to play a mini Solstice, run some solar builds with the armor and stuff, as well as picking up these weapons, it's worth keeping in mind, and I guess it really is fitting for the time of year. We can have our own Solstice, I suppose. But gameplay-wise, this week, Trials will return on Friday, July 24th, and then Iron Banner should actually be back next week on July 28th.
Wow.
And it's worth bearing in mind, drops of the Iron Panoply armor should be fixed for this next event, so for those who've never earned it previously, it'll be a good opportunity to get it dropped. For weekly reset this time though, of course, the new seasonal hub will get updated featured activities. The main one is the Grandmaster Vanguard alert, and assuming that we've seen the full rotation on previous weeks up till now, it should be Warden of Nothing this week.
Having
the
some
last time that
corn.
was featured, we got the DFA as the featured drop, so hopefully that one's coming up this week, and it'll be a good opportunity to pick a DFA up.
Why?
Also from the seasonal hub, of course, we can farm our weekly Bright Dust, both from challenges and Vanguard orders. And keep in mind as well, if you're working towards picking up new catalysts, completing higher quality Vanguard orders has a chance to award an exotic order. So if you see legendary ones, best bet is to complete them, and you might get an exotic order, which are an extremely reliable source for new exotic catalysts. In terms of other content though, of course we'll get the rotation for raids and dungeons. And I'm still not 100% satisfied how this actually works. According to Blueberries GG, it should be Deepstone Crypt and Root of Nightmares for the raids, with Prophecy and Ghosts of the Deep for the dungeons. I would, however, take that with a grain of salt until we see it at reset. Where, of course, the being featured isn't absolutely critical, because with completion of challenges, you can still earn tier 5s from any raid and dungeon. But when they are featured, of course, everything is tier 5, so we'll see what we get at the Tuesday reset. Then in terms of Lost Sectors, if you're still farming them for destination armor and things, you can see the featured rotation for the first 3 days following the weekly reset right here. Keep in mind as well, if you farm these with a full engram inventory, instead of getting destination armor when you open them at the Postmaster, they'll instead decrypt into things like Smoke Jumper and Ferropotent armor, which could be useful for an additional farm. Over the course of the weekend though, you can see the Lost Sectors that will be featured on the screen right there, just in case you really want to do planning for your Lost Sector farming. Then separately, as I've mentioned in terms of rewards which aren't always signposted through featured tabs or activities, firstly, Sax Plays has a really good spreadsheet which shows all of the featured drops for Monument of Triumph, as well as reprised ones that you can get with classic collector modifiers in exotic missions and things, which might be useful if you're targeting a very specific drop. So if there are any weapons that you're unsure about, be sure to visit that spreadsheet because it is really useful. I am still personally running Terminal Overload a few times a week, trying to pick up an Apocal Integration, which has been a bit of an elusive drop for me. But if you are wondering about additional things you could chase down, as I mentioned before, there are some new Praxic Blade Crystals. So there's one that's a new drop when running the Lawless Frontier. Another, the Vex Crystal, which you can get once you reach rank 5 at all of the Syndicate vendors on Class's Outpost. And then another crystal which will get dropped when you complete a 3 feet Equilibrium dungeon. Otherwise, if you're looking for something to chase, as I mentioned last week, there are also some secret cosmetics that you can get by completing challenges in the exotic mission Ablation. That includes emblems, an exotic ship, Sparrow and Ghost, as well as a shader, so I'll link a video down below which has info on the additional secrets for the Ablation mission. Outside of that, we're settling into a decent cadence now of weekly stuff to chase, but in terms of weekly
don't mind what Junior is saying,
videos first thing on the week, it may be that I drop one next Tuesday ahead of the Iron Banner, and then we might go to
They've gone a little crazy.
At least here on the channel. And of course, outside of Destiny 2 stuff, this week Bungie are dropping their PvE mode for Marathon, which I appreciate. Not many Destiny players will want to go and check that out, but most of the people who bought Marathon played Destiny in the first instance, so I figure it's worth a mention in case you do want to see what it's like. As I've discussed recently, I feel like Bungie would have a better chance of survival if they just pivoted their resources back to some Destiny content right now, but by all accounts, they have decided they're not going to do that. For those who will continue to play Destiny though, for me on the channel, I think we're still going to be in a position where we can get 2 or 3 Destiny videos on a weekly basis for at least the next couple of months. So I'm glad to still be in a position to do that, and we'll explore other games, specifically focusing, I guess, on stuff that will hopefully appeal to the Destiny audience. So keep it locked and loaded for that, guys. But for the moment, once again, gotta say a massive thanks for all of the support since
Mr.
Monument of Triumph.
Houndish.
It's also awesome to see folks in the community keeping things alive with the upcoming events and community twids. So I'll keep you posted with news and updates. If you enjoyed the video, a rating would very much help me out on the channel. Be sure as well to hit subscribe
How
and I'll
do I
keep you
rate?
posted with more content. But
this
otherwise,
video
thank you
8
for
out of
watching,
10.
and I hope you guys
I
have
can't do
an
it.
awesome day.
You. Money.
Very nice. Okay. About that big space when you show the Chinese godfather. What? Andrew Tate arrested again? What's new, baby? What's new?
Andrew Tate has been arrested again.
Wow. So nobody's surprised. Oh.
This time it happened
Back
in Miami
extra-
as he and his brother Tristan
Oh. Going back to the
are
UK.
facing a total of 59 charges, including indecent images of a child. Previously, they were arrested
Wow.
in 2022 for the likes of organized crime and other unmentionable acts, as 2 women, an American and a Romanian, told police they were being held against their will. You might remember the pizza box incident where some claimed that Romanian authorities needed proof that Tate was in their country, so they used images of pizza boxes in his social media posts to
Bruh.
identify his location. It turned out to be false, but as a spokesperson from Romania's anti-organized crime agency said, it was funny but not true. However, Andrew did spend 3 months in jail as a result. Then in
What is this tweet, dude? Okay, he is slow. Okay, he's delusional.
Then in 2024, the brothers had their
He's
properties raided
falling
and their
further
assets
and further
confiscated, such
delusion.
as luxury cars, watches, and various items that are shown in their many videos. And now they've been arrested in Miami and are to be extradited to the UK.
Great.
The question is, do you think the Tate brothers are still relevant? They were once inescapable, with clips all over social media of their views and opinions on how men and women should act. It would seem that their mainstream status led to their downfall, however, as the more attention they were given by an increasing number of fans for their edgy hot takes and purposefully shocking content, the more they were placed under the microscope as allegations came to light. The Hustlers University became a bit of an infamous thing too, as the Tate brothers managed to become course sellers, claiming that fans don't need a proper education to become an entrepreneur like them. All they need to do is give them money for a course instead.
All of my mid-value males that are on here. There are rules in place before you can truly commit to a female. Rule number 1, make sure you've accumulated at least 75 bodies. As a man, the more bodies you have, the more desirable you are to a woman. But notice, it doesn't go the other way, does it? Well, that's simply just the rule of nature.
Plus, their controversies and crimes led to them being banned from the biggest
Instagram, Facebook. Dangerous organizations and individuals.
social media platforms, which had a rather large impact on their reach. The thing is, it doesn't seem like
What? Oh no.
any of these charges have properly stuck, as whilst Tate spent some time in jail, until now he's kind of just been doing whatever, including taking over Misfits Boxing as CEO, an event of which he was coincidentally arrested at. And now, it seems like unless you're a hardcore fan of the Tates, their name isn't as huge as it once was, especially since they've been tainted with multiple arrests and allegations of indecent acts with minors. Essentially, the Tate brothers have been arrested once again, as it seems like their controversial takes haven't resulted in a squeaky clean reputation, although time
Okay. So basically, no news. Okay. Basically, no news. Oh wait, what is range? I'm gonna watch this in a second. I'm curious to see what Range Drifter is about. Whoop.
Hey guys, Max here with the weekly update video. This week I worked on the combat
What?
and made it more interesting.
Oh my god.
Oh god. And I also added zombies appearing out of nowhere. So the combat is more tactical now because the enemy... So there are now 3 weapons: the dagger, the axe, and the spear. And the dagger does double damage to cornered enemies. For example, here, does double damage to the zombie. The axe attacks multiple enemies for...
This is
the
way
offhand
too.
weapon,
I
so
mean,
you
this
can-
is such a novel design, but
now equip either the shield
this is
or the
really,
bow,
really difficult.
and the
thing to
shield
do.
has a shield bash ability, which can stun and push away enemies, which is super useful. Okay, I'm trying to survive here. And then the next thing I added are portal stones. So they are, right now they are relatively cosmetic, but they will be a cornerstone of the game going forward. And I'll...
The colors are way too flat for this.
hopefully I can make that a bit more clear next week with the...
This is such a novel game design, but unfortunately, I don't. This is already on the Steam store. Hold on, I'm about to hide that. I don't know when. Whoa, $16.25. My guy. It's expensive. It's a neat concept,
next update.
but
But what
I don't think I can foresee
they do
myself
is they transport you
enjoying this.
along the path. So as you can see, I'll show you in a second. So this path ends here. There's no going forward. But if I enter the portal stone,
How do I even know that's a portal stone? What? What is that? That looks like a butt plug. Hey Mio, what's up?
you can see that it transported me forward. And yeah, that'll be the basis of many more features to come in the game in the future. And I'm happy
Hello.
to have that in.
You're doing well today. I got recommended that game, but it was just oh no. It is way too niche. Great concept, but I think after some time you'd play this for maybe 30 minutes and then drop it. I hope you're doing well. My YouTube's shit fucked. Oh well.
Ace high flush.
What the prick's face we saw the gat? Never mind, that's What the prick's face when he saw the gat?
Fucking goddamn fucking.
What the prick's face when he saw the gat? What the prick's face when he saw the gat?
It's just so much. Hydrate is out. Hydrate is out. I think. Neo. Yeah, I was playing Destiny. I got food now. I don't know. One of the viewers came in earlier to show me like a build regarding like Promethean Spur, and I tried it on a Master Law sector, and I just couldn't even make it past the first champion. Well, I did made it past the first champion, but The second and third champion, I just couldn't.
You prefer karate or junior? I want to fuck Angie Dickens.
Put that bitch face when you saw the gat.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't make jokes. Give me a glass of water.
Well, that big space when you saw the cat.
Gunfire erupts across Russia's border. Armored vehicles smash through the frontier from Ukraine into Russia's state of
Well,
Belgorod.
Mio,
As a
what's the
force of
plan?
Polish-speaking commandos storm into Russian villages. The attackers are members of the Polish Volunteer Corps, or PDK, which are a volunteer formation fighting alongside Ukrainian forces. Among its ranks are veterans of Poland's special operations personnel, with reports that some previously served in elite units like Grom, which is like Poland's version of Delta Force or...
This thing just looks like a butt plug, my guy. That makes 2 butt plugs we've seen on stream today.
the UK's
Maori. Maori.
SAS, except their name literally means thunder in Polish, so they definitely have some
All right. Okay. Yep.
BDE energy. They were the first to invade into Russia, into Belgorod, in a series of attacks in 2023,
Great.
over a
First butt plugs, now penis.
year before
Great.
the Kursk operation made
Thank
it
you.
a popular thing to do. And these trendsetter operations
That-
are set to
that's
enter
gotta
a
go
new
into the
phase,
Twitch,
as Poland's
TOS book.
government recently
Gonna
made
be,
it official. It's illegal for Polish citizens to fight in the Ukrainian armed forces. Officially, they're volunteers acting on their own. Unofficially, though, they're bringing decades
Well,
of
Mio,
special operations experience
What's on the
and
menu for you
skills
today?
to help defend Ukraine's sovereignty against the Russian invasion. And that's only one front in a much larger shadow war. Across Poland, railway lines carrying weapons to Ukraine are being sabotaged by Russian agents. Intelligence agencies race to stop confirmed bomb plots and assassination attempts. In the Baltic Sea, critical communication cables are mysteriously being severed by Russian operatives.
Files and work?
Russia
Wait.
and Poland are already fighting each other
At the same
in a
time.
low-key fight, if we need to translate it into millennial talk. But this deniable covert
Millennial
operations
talk?
are designed
Low key's millennial? I thought that shit was Gen Z as fuck. Low key? I thought low key was always been Gen Z slang. What?
to stay
Millennial?
just below the threshold of open war. At
Serious?
the center of Poland's
I had no idea.
response is GROM, G-R-O-M, one of the most respected special operations units in the world. Their
But yes.
operators help shape
Oh,
the
you
generation
got
of
it.
Polish commandos. And
No
their
worries.
tactics
I'm
have
just
become
I'm
the
just having a
blueprint for
burger
the
right now
volunteers
and
taking the fight to Russia. Today,
probably
I'm
maybe
taking
stream a
inside
little
this
bit longer,
secret
figure
unit
out
and
something,
explaining why
but,
the shadow war between Poland and Russia
I'll be real with you. It's been very, very quiet of late. That's because I have not been streaming regularly, but yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm sure you don't want to stay here. So have a good one, man. I'll see you later.
is becoming one of the most dangerous conflicts in Europe, leading to Polish commandos seizing those villages in Russia. The Polish Grom are descendants of one of the craziest units in all of history, the silent, unseen Polish paratroopers trained by British Special Forces in World War II that actually airdropped into occupied Poland and waged guerrilla war against the Nazis. These guys were the real-life Inglorious Bastards. After World War II, the Soviet Union turned Poland into a communist country, so no more training from the British. That was until 1989, when communism fell in Poland and the country wanted to be buddies with the West again. At this time, terrorism was on the rise, and lots of countries were setting up elite units that specialized in hostage rescue. So the US and the UK were all too keen to help their new friends in Poland set up one of these units, and GROM was founded in 1990 to explicitly mirror Delta Force and SAS. The first cohort of
GROM.
Polish commandos were even trained in the United States, and the structure of the unit is modeled on the British SAS. Since these guys are trained by the best in the world, their standards reflect that. And looking at how they train, it's easy to understand why these were some of the first guys who hard charged into Russia. The selection and training is absolutely brutal. They go through one of the toughest survival, evasion, resistance, and escape schools.
Excuse me, what? No food, no water, Extreme fatigue.
in the whole world,
Ow.
spending days experiencing extreme fatigue and enduring long periods without food or water, all while being pepper sprayed, tased, and thrown into freezing water. A sadist's idea of a perfect night, or is that masochist? I can't remember which it is. I get them mixed up. But in between all of that,
masochist.
they spend hours training on marksmanship fundamentals and answering non-stop questions that are designed to test their mental acuity under insane levels of stress. Doctors are at their sides at all times to pull any candidates out that are experiencing malnutrition and are those that are at risk of permanent injury. So only about 10% of Polish candidates make it through. That's a serious dropout rate. Once they're selected, the elite best of the best Grom commandos undergo a training course lasting several more months on everything from high altitude combat to parachute jumps and diving, giving them a capability to enter combat zones in almost any way imaginable. They set up elaborate hostage rescue exercises using commercial planes, buses, and trains, and they practice raiding them hundreds of times over. Former Delta operator George Hand described training alongside Polish Grom and being, quote, in awe daily of their ability in a variety of special operations missions. The Polish Grom established themselves so quickly that just a few years
M41,
after they formed,
standard
they
ear
were
tech
launching
sight,
raids
30
into
round
Yugoslavia
BMAG.
to capture Serbian war criminals during NATO's Operation Allied Force. Absolutely crazy.
Absolutely crazy. All right, let me put the browser away. Let's see here. I'm gonna bring Destiny back up. I'm not sure what to I'm trying to find chill hop music. Chill hop music is following chill hop music. Right. All right, let's try that build. Let's see how it goes. Right. Esoteric. This might just be it. Do I have even one Nova Warp? Unstoppable force. Do I have the Heron? Probably not the one I'm looking for. Hold on. I do have unstoppable force and replenishing aegis. Sunloader? Let's try this. Go back to the Z. All right. All right. Yep. It's a good old public event. This way, I presume. Yes, sir. I'm gonna try PvP again and lose my mind a little bit. And crash out. I could probably do that. Somebody else is here? Oh, yeah. Somebody was. How do we go about this? Aaron first? I don't know how to chain this properly. What? I'm starting to understand the flow of it. It's a little better, but I underestimate how much damage this actually does. Much to be desired. Then again, we might have been under level. Smoke Jumper probably has something to do with it as well. Super cyclical is nice, but I really don't know if Nova Warp, because he does use Nova Warp. Hmm. This is pretty tricky. I'm looking at the gameplay. Okay. Let's try this again. I'm sure we can get the time to go down a lot faster. I'm sure we can also do it flawless. Just not doing it right. Combat surge as well, huh? Okay. Okay, it's one, but still not enough. Bear Colossus is always the problem. Needs something to deal high damage to this bastard. "22 seconds of Void Overshoot. It's pretty long. Missed it. I'm pretty much dead here. Okay. Still not that great. Nope. I think I need smoke jumper. What are we gonna do with the first dude? So try this again. Just one worry about it. Not pull that up in time. And switch to Monte Carlo like an idiot. Great. Oh, dude, everything is just not going right. I'm gonna lose my mind, dude. Nice. Nice.